Okay. So we have this. How and where do you meet your friends? I mean, it doesn't, this question doesn't mean de encontrarse con sus amigos. No, it's not that. It's how and where do you meet your friends? No encontrarse is like more, how do you start that relation to grow?
My relation, this, my relation with my best friend started when we were at school and we were being punished to be late. Too late.
Okay, so it was a school at a really young age. All right, very good. And you meet your friends, right? So this about friendship, and B says, what do you see as your responsibilities and obligations to your friends? Hmm? How can you answer that? What do you see as your responsibility and obligations to your friends, to all the friends you have?
Miss, I don't think if there are obligation to my friends, but think there are responsibilities as I don't know, support them at any situation, make them feel and be for them uh, whenever they need.
Very good. So it's not a responsibility. Yeah, very good. Now, see, what, in your opinion, are the limits of friendship? Are there certain things you would not do, even if asked by a close friend? I would be honest in this point.
Me,
Yes.
I think money is a big issue. So
Yeah.
I've learned through these years that it's really hard to get involved with this stuff with money, especially when someone asks you to borrow them some money and it's hard to ask for it. So I've learned just not to mix those things like the economics and my friendships because everybody told me, and it was true, and it is true that you can lose friends if
That
you
is,
mix those.
I agree with you, Miss Gabriela. High five. It's the worst. Okay. So we have the money issue, other type of limits of friendship, certain things you would not do, even if asked by a close friend. What do you think? Or all of you agree with money? Money is the worst. Okay. So no, I think everybody had an experience like that with money. All right. Very good. Yeah, because there are other issues too. I don't know if that ever happened to you when you not do uh what I can remember is falling in love with your best friend. Yeah, there's a lot of experiences that go positive, that they get married and live happily ever after. But there's certain friendships that if they mix those feelings of love, but like a couple love, sometimes they lose friends, right? Things change, and you don't want to something breaks. Yeah, it's not the same. That's something that I've learned also over the years. Mix those feelings. Also, another is doing favors, favors that go against your principles. Yeah, you learn them in school, at university, or anytime. That get you in trouble, and you see your friend not as a friend. It's like something broke also, like going against something that you believe in, and your friend or you push somebody to break that. So it's not a good thing to do because you're friends, you know each other really well, and maybe because of the situation, you asked your friend to do you a favor, but you thought you knew that your friend would never ask you, and you're just so mixed up inside crazy head, and you don't know if I do this, if I don't do this, I will lose my friend. So it's a frustration. So that also goes of experience. And um another thing that I learned over the years, that's why I don't have many friends, of limits of friends, you would not do date your friend's ex. I don't know, that happened, not to me, I don't know, knock on wood, but it happened to other friends that with their ex, they fell in love. Yeah, it was okay, free world. But the thing was that something broke. Something. I mean, yes, there were the conversations, the feelings. Yeah, it's your love, whatever. But it hurt at a point, and it's really sad sometimes. But life goes on and continues. Okay, so there are many things that we should not. We need to be honest with our friends also. So, with that in mind, of friendship, of being loyal, of having those caring, caring feelings about our friends, we have this exercise that is word formation. It says the following words are taken from the article below. What is the root word in each case? How do the endings change the grammar of the word? The note, endings help to identify the category of a word. It can be a noun, a verb, etc. Prefixes such as over and on also add to the meaning when a word or phrase is unfamiliar. Identifying the root word or words can help establish the meaning. Okay, so we're going to check that first, the root words. Okay, so this is the example. Relation, the root word is relate. Relate, as relation changes a verb to a noun. Relation to relationship changes a noun to another noun. Okay, you can use your dictionaries and find those root words of this and how the grammar, the endings change the grammar of the word. Okay, so please, everybody, use your cell phones, whatever you have, to first find the root words and the change of the words. Okay, please, you have maybe 5 minutes to do this or a bit more. We're doing exercise 2, please. Miss Thelma, we're doing exercise 2, word formation. Mr. Andres, we are in exercise 2. Need more time? Okay, 2 more minutes. All right, you're ready? Let's talk. What do you have with neighborhood? What's the root of neighborhood?
Just neighbor.
Yes, neighbor. Okay, so neighbor, that's it. And does it change to any word?
Both are nouns.
Yes, yes. So it changes neighborhood, neighbor changes a noun to another noun. Yes, very good. So neighborhood, neighbor, from one noun to another. A ver, ¿cómo diría? Ay, changes a noun to another noun. Okay. What about inclusion? What's the root word of inclusion?
Include.
Good.
Include. Yes. Now this include goes to
Changes a verb to a noun.
yeah, and so that inclusion, yeah, include changes to a verb to a noun. Very good. Changes a verb to a noun. To a noun. Very good. Then we have justification. The root
Justify.
justify. Yes. So let me put my lines. It says justify. And what can we say? Very good. Changes to changes a verb to a noun. All right. What about usefulness? The root word is
Useful.
use. Use. So this useful changes adjective. Changes adjective to a noun. Okay, adjective to a noun. Friendliness. También aquí hay useful. Ay, perdón, aquí, esperen. Tengo usefulness, use, adjective to noun. Also, we can use yet useful. Entraría también aquí el useful. ¿Ya? Y ahí recién entraría change. Ay, ¿por qué? A ver, changes a verb to an adjective. ¿Ya? Y después del adjective to a noun. ¿Ya? Now, friendliness, it is the root word
Right.
friend. Yes. So this friend, you can change to, there are many words with friends. Friendly, amistoso, friendly. So that is changes a noun to an adjective. And also, este friendly changes to friendliness. Yeah. And that is changes an adjective to a noun. Aquí directamente adjective to a noun. Yeah. Now we have virtues. Virtues. The root word is virtue. This virtue and virtuous, so it changes a noun to an adjective. Okay, and the last one, that is mobility, is the root word
Mobilization could be
no, it is
mobile.
mobile. Yes, this mobile changes to mobility. ¿Ya? Y también hay mobilization, todo eso. Mobility. And it means changes an adjective to a noun. Yeah. And we can find others and others and others, but mainly they're nouns, adjectives, some verbs that have that way of changing, right? To this part, do you have any questions? So it's a good way to maybe understand how careful we need to be with words and their formations and the roots. Yeah, so but you practice all the time this. And number 3 says, what is the meaning of the parts of these words in italic? Enter, on, in, on, count, or in. So what is the meaning? Okay. What is the meaning of intercommunication? What is inter? What is inter? Inter. Inter.
Inter is between two things.
Yes, yes, very good. It means between. Between. What about